Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, I decided to leave TikTok. They were playing with my algorithm, and I just did not like, the new terms and regulations. I just didn't like it. But anyway, so today, for the first time, I was able to really go out because we had a storm and a snowstorm, and then after that, the temperature really went low, and it was ice everywhere. I mean, I got stuck trying to leave my house yesterday, and that was not good. My car was like stuck, like half in the driveway, half on the street, so it was not good. But anyway, today was a little bit better, so I went out and got some stuff. So let me talk about what I'm going to do today. It's few things that I'm going to do, but I'm going to make multiple videos, or it's going to be too long. So the first thing I want to do today is I'm going to make a syrup. Now, this is a lemon syrup that I make to make lemonade. And I like it because the syrup can stay in the fridge for like 2 weeks. And the longer it stays, the better it is. And then you just mix it with flat water if you want to. But I personally like to use sparkling water. So I get like a sparkling lemonade. So what do I need for that? I need sugar cane. I need agave. Bunch of lemon juice because I'm going to squeeze the lemon juice. And then some fresh mint. So that's what I need. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to squeeze the lemon first. And I use just the traditional one. If you have like automatic one, it's even easier and faster, but I don't have it, so I'm going to use this one. And so I'm going to squeeze the lemon juice, and then after I am going to show you how it works. Now, the quantity is really up to you, I mean, of how many lemon, but I'll let you know after I squeeze mine, I'll let you know how many lemons that I have there, so you can kind of have an idea about the quantity of the sugarcane and agave that I'm going to put in it. Oh, I forgot. I also put ginger because ginger is great for your health. So give me a second to squeeze my lemon juice, and then I am going to squeeze my lemon, and then I'm going to show you the rest. So what I did is that I squeezed 10 lemons here, so I have 10 lemon juice. And actually, I realized that I have a lot of apples, and I'm going to use some to make apple turnover, some pastry. But I was like, you know what? I can also make a syrup for apple. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a syrup of apple with an hint of orange because I only have one orange. So what I'm doing here is that I am going to, of course, I'm going to juice the apple. And what I did is I cut 5 large apples, 5 of them, and I am going to juice them because you can squeeze the apple, of course. So I'm going to juice them. Oops, here. Okay, so I'm going to juice them this way and keep adding some. And so that's what I'm going to use to make my syrup. So I'm going to keep adding apples. And honestly, it's very good. Sodas are not good for you anyway. I mean, we all know that. But when you do this, even though I'm going to put quite a lot of sugar and agave, you do dilute that. Guys, English is so hard in water. So at the end of it, you do not get a lot of sugar, and it's good for your health because it's mixed with real fruit juice. And instead of having sodas, if you have children or even for yourself or if you have grandkids, that's a good thing to do. I know that fruits are quite expensive right now, but if you're lucky when they have like sales of fruit, you can do this. And if you have a juicer like this one, you can pretty much make it with any fruits that you want. You also can do that with vegetables. You remember I had made a video where I did that with my vegetables so that I could have some nice vegetable juice in the morning. But this is a good alternative for children. So I'm going to let it juice itself, and then when it's done, I'll come back and show you now what I'm going to do and the quantity of agave and sugar that I'm going to put. Back. My juice is done. My apple juice, let me grab it. Here. Okay, so you see, this is what happened with 5 apple. You get quite a lot of juice. Now, I just squeezed my orange. I have the traditional orange squeezer, but it comes with a container that is supposed to be in the bottom. I can't find it. I have no idea where I put that container. So what I did is I just put it on top of a plate, a small soup plate, and then, I squeeze my orange there. Sometimes you just need to improvise when things don't work out the way you want to. So this is the apple, and I am going to put the orange juice there. So I'm going to have that apple syrup with a hint of orange juice. So I am going to stir it. Okay, I'm going to stir it here. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take ginger. Now I bought a big piece of ginger. And what I'm going to do is I am going to cut it into small pieces. Small pieces. Now, the quantity of ginger here is up to you. But you remember, ginger is really is spicy. So I'm gonna mix it with my lemonade. So it's gonna be a lemonade ginger with mint. So just be careful not to put too much because it will get spicy. And that's you're not making a ginger juice. You're making a lemonade just with a bit of hint of ginger. So the quantity of ginger is up to you. Now I'm also going to juice it, but give me a second. I just need to clean it out because it has apple in it right now, and then make my ginger juice. So now I'm going to squeeze my my ginger. Oops! Oh God! Let me clean it up. Okay. Oh, I forgot to plug it. That would help if you plug it in. Okay. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. And here now I'm getting my ginger juice. And that is pure ginger because I didn't even take off the skin. So I'm gonna turn it off for a bit and I'll be back when it's ready. So this is the quantity of ginger juice that I got. So now we're going to go to the mixing. Okay, now, sweetness. I am sure some people are gonna be like, oh, can you tell us how much to put? No, I can't because it's up to you. You're making a syrup, meaning you're gonna put just a little bit of it and a lot of water. And so you want the syrup to be as concentrated as possible. It lasts you longer, and also you still have the taste of what you made, the fruit that you're doing. So the first thing I'm going to do is to put sugar cane. Why sugar cane? I like sugar cane better. I just like sugar cane. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up, not totally fill it up, but I'm going to put sugar cane as much as I would like to because I'm looking at the quantity of juice that I have. I would like this to last for about a week, okay? A week, and think about it like if you have a couple people who live in a house and they have like a glass of 1 glass of juice a day, so just think about the quantity. It also can last longer. It can last up to 2 weeks if you put it in the fridge. You keep it on in the fridge because you're putting a lot of sugar in it, so it's going to last for a while. Okay, so I'm gonna do the first one first. So this is kind of the quantity of sugar. I don't even remember how many spoons of sugar I put there, but I'm kind of like eyeing it. So now that I put the sugar, now I'm gonna put the agave. I like the agave to make this thing. I like it. So I went to the store specifically to get the agave to make this. So let me open it. That, working myself. Okay, here it is. Now, no, I don't want to put it here. Here I put all the fruit, the lemon and the apple, the pieces that I left. This, I put them there because I'm going to use it on my compost for summer when I do my gardening. So I do keep them. They get frozen in the back and then, they decompose as the weather changes. So now I'm going to put the agave. And again, I'm just eyeing it. Okay, guys, I'm eyeing it. Okay, so I want you to see. You see the sugar and you see the agave. Okay, remember, I'm making syrup. So don't go like, oh my God, that's a lot of sugar. I'm making syrup. So now I'm going to put the ginger juice. I'm just going to use about half of it because this is pure ginger. It is strong. And now I have my lemon juice here and I'm going to put my lemon juice inside. So you see, I exactly have 1 bottle here. I am going to close it. Oh, oops, I forgot. I need to put my mint. Now, I cleaned my mint already, so it is already cleaned. So I'm just going to cut pieces of fresh mint. And fresh mint is better because it still has like all the taste in it. So I'm going to put the mint in it. Okay, like 2 of them. That's enough. I'm going to cover that. Leave it for a bit, and then I'm going to mix it up by shaking. So this is how it's going to look like. So I'm going to put it here. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the orange. So let me just put the sugar and everything else, and then I'll show you the mixture. So here I have the sugar, I have the agave, and now I'm going to take my apple juice mixed with orange juice. So let me stir it again. I probably have a lot here, which is okay because then I can put it in a glass and just drink it. That's fine. So I'm going to put it in. Oh, actually, it's perfect. I got it perfect. Okay, I don't have any extra. Okay, so now here, I'm going to close it for a bit. I'm going to put it on the side. Now I'm going to take this one here, and now I'm going to try to move it. And also, actually, I need to put a spoon first and kind of, I have this long spoon, and then I'm going to use it to mix the sugar and everything in the bottom. Okay, that's perfect. Now, I'm not going to put it in the fridge right away. I'm going to leave it outside until tomorrow morning, like you want to leave it out for about 10-15 minutes because you really want everything to melt. And actually, it's really good when you do it when it's warm because then the sugar really melts very fast and becomes syrupy. And because the house is warm right now, so I'm just going to put it somewhere very warm until tomorrow morning. And at that point, I'll put it in the fridge. It's just, I want the sugar to break down so that it becomes more syrupy. And this is what you want because you are making a syrup. Okay, so let me mix it properly. Okay, perfect. Okay, put it here. Close it. Make sure it's here. I'm gonna leave it here in the counter. So that's the next one. I'm gonna quickly rinse so I don't mix the flavor. Okay, so now this one here. And this syrup is also good to make cocktails. You can also make cocktails with it. Where do I learn that? From my grandmother. Back home, in Africa, we have a lot of fruits, a lot of fruits. And my grandmother is from Angola, and she's the one who used to make that. So during the summer, when all the grandkids went to her on vacation, and grandkids they like juice, they like sweet stuff. So instead of buying sodas for us, she used to make this. It's quite a lot of things that I learned from that woman. I really miss her. I think that I could have learned even more. But when you're young, you want to hang around with your friends or your cousins. You don't really want to be in the kitchen and see what they're doing. But when I look back, I wish I had spent more time with her because as I'm getting older, I'm realizing that I learned quite a lot from her. I miss my grandma. Anyway, I learned a lot from that woman. Okay, so here we are. Let me put it here. So the orange apple syrup and the lemon ginger, and mint. Now I have to come back and keep mixing because as you see the sugar is settling down again. So before I go to bed, I'm gonna keep coming and mixing it until it really dissolves. Because when it dissolves, this is when the juice becomes a syrup. So I'm gonna leave it in a corner here, and then I'll come back. Now I told you it's other things that I want to do. I wanted to make a banana bread and also apple turnover because I still have a lot of apples. They were on sale, so I bought a lot of apples. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna make it tonight. I might make it tomorrow and be another video for tomorrow. I think I need to go on TikTok and follow Bonnie right now because I'm probably missing a great discussion. But anyway, I'll keep you posted. And when my syrup is ready tomorrow, I'll show you how I mix it with my sparkling water, and also I'll show you one cocktail that I make with it. Okay? Thank you, and thank you for following me here on YouTube. I really appreciate you, and I love you guys. Thank you. Bisous. Bye-bye.